Well, I have learned many techniques that will help me to take the exam. And also it helped me to understand how the TOEFL will be, to understand the parts of the TOEFL, the time of, of each part. Yes, that makes me more confident of taking that.
Hello guys, it's Lucio Alejo here, and today we have another successful story. Today we have Marelly. So Marelly Diaz, she is a student. She needed the TOEFL because she wants to study a master's degree abroad, specifically Spain. And the TOEFL is one of the requirements she needs. And she took our program like 8 weeks ago. And in a very short time, she got 90 points out of 120 points in her last mock test, which means that she's prepared to get the TOEFL. Hi, Marelly, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Very good, thank you.
Great. So, Marelly, tell us, what were you doing before you took this program?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. What were you doing before you enrolled in this program?
What I used to do before?
Correct. So like before you enroll in the program, for example, you told me that you didn't feel confident about getting the TOEFL. You were kind of scared.
Yes.
So what were you doing? What was your situation before you enroll in this program?
Yes. Well, I used to study English in an academic, but I didn't feel very confident of my English. So with this program, I have the necessary confidence to take the exam. And also, I have learned some techniques that will help me in the exam.
Okay, so before you took this program, you felt very scared. You didn't feel confident. Why? What happened? I mean, do you picture the TOEFL like a monster, like something impossible to get? Maybe you heard stories from your friends that they maybe also took the TOEFL and they didn't get them. So what was the story behind this not feeling confident about the TOEFL?
Yes, I was a little afraid of taking the exam, especially in the speaking part. I was afraid to speak in English and fail, but now I feel more confident with my speaking.
That's great. That's fantastic. Now, why do you need the TOEFL?
Well, I need the TOEFL because I want to do a master degree abroad, specific in Spain. So it's a requirement to have a certain level of English. That's why I will take the TOEFL.
Now, let me ask you a question. Why do you need to study abroad? I mean, why do you want to do this?
Well, I think the university there that I want to do my degree is a very good university with a good level of education, and also because of the experience of living abroad.
Yeah. So you want to enjoy, experience different culture, different people.
Yes, that's right.
Great. Now, tell us, how was your experience with this program? I mean, we have worked together for over 8 weeks. So how was your experience with this program?
Well, I have learned many techniques that will help me to take the exam. And also it helped me to understand how the TOEFL will be, to understand the parts of the TOEFL, the time of each part. Yes, that makes me more confident of taking that.
Okay, so now you're very familiar, very aware of what
Yes.
questions you can find in the 4 different sections of the TOEFL. And you mentioned previously that you like the techniques. What was that technique that maybe you liked the most and that you learned from our program?
Okay, so for example, in the speaking part, to pay attention to the instructions that can give you an idea of what the speaking will be like about that topic. So you are prepared to the to the speaking to the listening. Sorry. Yes.
Correct. So that is a great strategy, like anticipating
Yes.
what you're going to listen, either in a lecture or a conversation. I mean, we teach you this in the program. We tell students that this is a must, right? I mean, you need to do this in order to, yeah, be effective when you're taking the exam. Yeah, because there is no repetition, right? I mean, you'll only listen to the recording one time and that's it. So yeah, good. Now, what are your plans for the future, Marelly? When are you taking the exam?
Yes. So I am taking the exam in maximum in 1 month.
Good.
Yes, I will schedule the exam, so
Good.
I will make I will take it as soon as possible. Really.
Yes, please take it as soon as possible because, of course, like we always tell our students, um, don't procrastinate, right? Don't postpone things because if you're planning to take the exam like next year in the next 2 years, then your level of English will go down dramatically. And yeah, it just that doesn't make any sense to take these kind of programs. Well, Marelly, and just to finish this interview, what would you recommend to those students out there who also want to study in a different country? What would you recommend to these people?
Um, to prepare
Mhm.
for 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 the experience
Good.
and to have all your documents or your requirements,
Good.
and to if you have to take an exam, for example, a TOEFL or maybe
Mhm.
other exam, to prepare with anticipate.
Yes.
Um, so I think that's important to have all the documents and all the
Correct.
requirements with time.
That's so true, right? I mean, because of course, people want to do this, people want to study abroad in a different country, but you need to have all the requirements ready. Like it's a requirement. I mean, if you want to do this, if you want to make this happen, you need to have everything ready. So otherwise it's just a dream, and this dream will never become true. So great. Well, thank you, Marelly, for accepting to record this interview. Please keep us posted about your exam. And yeah, we wish you the best in this last step of this long journey. So thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher.